So a little change up in my review schedule. My original plan was to review these TED episodes week to week, but two things happened. First of all, I fucking loved the show a lot, and I've been wanting to watch the episodes one after another. So that's what I'm doing, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to post one video, and then another video, and then another video, and then another video together. So basically, for the next couple days, you're going to get 2 videos a day until I'm finished with it. And then my plan is to talk about Clone High Season 2, or, well, Season 3, or whatever you call it. And then, that also frees up my schedule to put in reviews for Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur Season 2, which I love that show, and I reviewed all the episodes of Season 1, so I want to get back to talk about that show, of course, so that's my plan. And, yeah, so you guys can let me know what you guys think of that, but yeah, that's my plan right now. Anyways, episode 5. This episode was okay. I really liked what this episode did for the character of Susan. I kind of don't... She's a really sweet character and it's kind of about her, kind of doing something for herself. It's really sweet that Johnny, tries to help her actually get a teaching gig, something she realizes that's not what she's good at. I think what should have happened is she realized that she wants to be a therapist or something like in the community helping people. I feel like it's too anticlimactic what happens in this episode. But who knows? Maybe they'll open more of that up next season. I also feel like it's not really explored well enough why her and her husband are together. He's literally treating her like shit, cussing her out. And yet, I don't know. I feel like that's the thing with all the Seth MacFarlane's projects for the most part, where you have a couple that you're like, why are you together? Like Peter and Lois. Not so much in American Dad, but yeah. So I don't know. I like how this is. I like what they do with the character, and I thought it was some interesting exploration. Episode wasn't super funny. I thought it was kind of one of the weaker comedy episodes, but what it did character-wise was really good. And I also really did not like the rants that the one teacher had at the beginning of the episode. It felt like a very much Seth MacFarlane humor where this guy's just going on a little bit too long. Otherwise, pretty good episode. I will note though, I'm starting to. At first, I was seeing reviews for this show. Really, not people not loving the character of Blair, and I was like, "What are you talking about? I like this character a lot." And now I'm starting to feel it. She literally calls him like a white supremacist, misogynist, whatever she calls him. I forget. And it's like this show's like set in the '90s. No one fucking would talk like that. I mean, you might say similar things to that, but not exactly that language. Like she's a more progressive character, but not in like the '90s way of being progressive. It's like in the way of like current day being progressive, and it feels very awkward and out of place at times. But I think it works because she's a good counterbalance in the show. I just think it's funny that happened. I feel like that's worse in episode 6, which we'll talk about in a second. Let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.